Welcome in, all my friends. Lazy Retired Granny here. It is still Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. The time is 7:03 p.m. I am still continuing my journey on Moonlight in the Garden from Craftibly, and the artist is Bridget Voth. It's a 30 by 24 inches. So, what an exciting day today. Whew, so much has happened. So, I had my project that I was doing this morning. And then, let's see, my son came down with their new puppy, Lucille. So I got to sit with her for a little bit and get to know her. She is just so cute. Well, then, let's see, I had lunch, and then for some reason, my Roku decided it was gonna kick me out of all the streaming channels I have. So I had to go and sign back in on Amazon Prime and Netflix, and let's see, can't remember if there was another one. So got that done, and because I was gonna look around for another show to watch. Well, then my Temu order came, and I did the videos on it, and then I had to get online and tell them I wasn't happy. Excuse me. Then I did another video. Well, then my son called me and said they were going to be gone for about an hour, and if I wanted to go up and play with Lucille for a little bit and keep her company while they were gone. So my son left, and so my other son, David, and I went up, and he got to see and meet Lucille. And then my son has a gate up, so she can just be in the kitchen area, family room, dining room area. So, and they have bought potty pads and put down. So I thought, well, I'm going to go downstairs because I don't think, I hadn't uploaded the video yet on my second Temu. So I came downstairs, and I don't know, I kind of got distracted for a minute, and then lo and behold, here comes Negan down. He escaped from his pen again. And before he came down, I heard a bunch of yelping upstairs, and Negan was going cuckoo, barking and carrying on, and then he comes running down to me. Well, then I didn't know where Lucille was at. And so I took Negan back upstairs. We went upstairs. I cannot find Lucille anywhere. So I figured that she had got down into the potty area outside, and she might be wandering around outside. So I'm yelling for her, and of course, I don't know if she knows her name yet, but anyway, here she came, and she was in the living room. she had maneuvered her way under that gate that they put up. Oh, brother. So, but at least I found her, and she wasn't outside. So, I don't think that's right. So then she went over and she pottied on her potty pad. And I praised her, and she's just a big girl, so smart. Well, then she went over by the door to the garage and pooped. Oh, brother. So I had to tell her, no, you don't do that there. You do it on the potty pad. So then there's two doggy doors. One goes out of their family room out to the sunroom, and then from the sunroom there's another doggy door that goes outside to their potty area. But their potty area has a ladder to go down to the yard. And Lucille figured out how to use the doggy door going into the sunroom. And so I had to keep an eye on her because I didn't know if she would go out the other doggy door or not. Well, okay, so let me back up. So I think what happened is that Lucille went underneath the gate in the house, and that's why Negan was having a conniption fit up there. And so then he went down to the potty area and escaped to come in Tattletale. I think that's what it was all about. So anyway, then Lucille was going in and out of the doggy door into the sunroom, but not outside. Well, then she went over to the doggy door to go outside, and she made it. And then she didn't know how to get down the stairs. So I don't know if she doesn't know how to do stairs yet, to go to the potty area. So anyway, she was up on the deck, trying to figure out how to get back in. And she couldn't figure out how to open the doggy door to come back in. And I know she was panicking a little bit. So I told Negan, I said, go out there and get Lucille, and show her how to come in the doggy door. So he went out there, and he was pushing her over towards the doggy door. And then he went flying through the doggy door and looked back, and then she went through the doggy door. So he was showing her how to do it. So that was pretty cool of Negan. So then I got her back in, and then I thought, I got to stay up here because, she's an escape artist too. And now that she knows how to go out both doggy doors, and she would be able to escape, because now Kevin's got to fix that so that they can't escape. So I stayed up there until they got back home, and I gave them a report of everything that had happened and why I was still up there with them. And so then I came back downstairs, and I finally, so anyway, so I got on Facebook and see if there was anything happening. And out in South Salem, there's a big fire, and it was level 3, which means evacuate now. Where the fire is at is a lot of open fields, and there's a lot of farmland out there, but right next to it, you know, there's housing starts. It's kind of, you know, they've built up that area out there, so there's a bunch of farmland, but then there's a bunch of housing communities out there. But anyway, yeah, there's a big fire going on, and they're evacuating people. And of course, these people with livestock, horses, and, you know, all that, they're trying to get, you know, them out of there and away from the fire. And there's all kinds of fire people, you know, different agencies of fire departments out there. And then they brought in the water planes, or whatever you call them, I don't know what it is, to help with it. And so then I've got the scanner on, and I'm glued to Facebook to get updates. And then there's also a site you can go to. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off my scanner. So, I was on those sites to get updates of what was going on over there. And, so, but, you know, I feel bad for these people, you know, like that work. And this happened, I don't know what time it was, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You know, if people are at work and, you know, you get a call or an alert that says you have to evacuate now, and, you know, if you've got kids that are at home, or you know, so that must be a scary situation. These people trying to get their livestock out. I know they were, you know, said if anybody has any place where we can keep our horses and stuff, you know, let us know. We got to get them out of here. But I don't know what started the fire. They haven't determined that yet. It's too early. I did read where one house was destroyed. Now, whether that's fake news, who knows? There hasn't been any updates yet, but I did hear on the scanner that everybody was evacuated, and they got all the roads closed over there and whatnot. But, you know, we have not had any rain. It is so dry here, and with all the hot weather and whatnot, any little thing will, you know, spark everything off and just go. And we have a lot of trees and stuff here, so one goes, you know, and a lot of hay fields and all that. And like I said, out there where this fire is at, it's just on they're building up that area for housing. So these poor people, you know, just bought a house, and they're just getting settled in, and yeah. So it's hard to say what started it, but I just think it was, like I said this morning, just too early to lift the restrictions on fires. Because with a little bit of wind, or, you know, something getting out of control really easily, but apparently somebody was saying on Facebook where this started was in an open field, which is weird. Unoccupied field. Yeah, so that was, I was all engrossed in that for the last 3 hours. And we haven't had any lightning or storms or anything, so that's not what caused it. But it's supposed to be back in the 90s for the next couple days. And then I think we moved back down into the 80s again. It was really nice today. Perfect today. I was in the low 80s, I think. So once again, I have not made my goal of diamond painting. And I'm getting tired. Before all that excitement started, I was tired. I was thinking about laying down and taking a little bit of a nap. My granddaughter texts me and she says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I was just thinking about laying down and taking a nap." And she laughed. And I don't know how long they stay at the school for that school camp, learning everything. And I suppose, they give them I don't know if they still have lockers or not. I'd heard they didn't, but maybe all schools are different. I don't know. We never had school camp. I don't know if that's something every school does or what. But it is kind of nice. It's not quite as scary when you start school. You know where you're supposed to go and what's expected and meet teachers. I asked her if she was making any new friends, and she said not yet. Boy, some of those kids going into 6th grade, junior high, they look like they're like 17. Got a bunch of makeup on and dress in, grown-up clothes. Sometimes I think they make kids grow up too fast. Let kids be kids. Yeah, when I went to that 5th grade graduation, it was like, whoa. They sure don't look like 5th graders to me. They look more like they should be in high school. Yeah, so hopefully they do some updates on the fire. Those poor people. They opened up, I think, a couple of the junior highs for people to stay at, the evacuees. I haven't heard about the animals. I'm real curious about them because it is our state fair right now. So when there's been, stuff where they have to house animals and whatnot, they can do it at the state fairgrounds. They open it up because they got the barns and, there's room for hay and all that stuff that's needed. But right now the 4-H'ers are going in and people are bringing their cattle in and horses and chickens, rabbits, goats, sheep. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any other place they can take them. That's close by. That'd be awful. Be a rancher and have to gather up all your animals and if you have a lot, So hopefully they get the fire under control real quick. Yeah, there's really not any information yet because it's so early, in the early stages. But they were afraid that the fire was starting to jump. So that's not good. I don't know if there's any updates on here yet or not. Let's see. So I haven't watched any videos. I am getting behind again. Okay. Let's see if they got anything new. Okay, it says, that's not it. Let's see, let's go back. Where did I see that? Oh, now what? It's just a car. Brother. Okay. Okay, let's see if they have any updates. So, it's Ooh. Yeah, it's grown quite a bit. But it doesn't, it's level 2, be ready. Ooh, because they were sending them over to Crossland Middle School, and that's kind of by the, where the fire's at. That's weird. Okay, the fire is there. I don't know. I can't figure this out. Okay, so let's see if they have... It's all 2 hours ago. Looks like deputies are going door to door. Yeah, there's a level 3 and then a level 2 to be ready, and now they're to go to Judson Middle School. These maps are always, I don't care about the maps. I want to know what their update is. But hopefully they'll say no burning. Okay, so I think this is us. Yes, it was last updated at 5:02, so there's nothing there yet. That was over 2.5 hours ago. Anyway, I rattled on about that long enough. I can't remember what I was doing. 12 X's. So I did finish my project that I was working on this morning. That's all done. The only thing I have to do tomorrow is empty all my trash cans and then put the garbage can out. Oh, got a pooper scoop first. I usually go out. I have pooper scoop duties that every other day I go out. Hopefully the fires stay away from over here. We don't have anybody being crazy over here, doing field burnings or whatever. Ugh. They should wait until, wait till we have a good rain or something. Just my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. That's just an update of my life. Distractions as usual. Behind as usual. Hopefully tomorrow I can get caught up on everybody's videos. I still have, oh, let me look here. I have Becky Sloan. I got quite a few of Becky's. I got 1, 2, 3 of hers. 1 long and 2 kind of short ones to do. I've got one live of Mike's that I need to watch. I missed it. I'm caught up on that. I got one of Bago Day to watch. Oh, brother. Let's see. Anybody else have any videos? Oh, I got one of V's to watch. She's got an update. Oh, I didn't know that. She did that 13 hours ago and I haven't watched it. I think that's it. So I do have something to watch tomorrow. Anyway, I'm at 32 minutes. So I'm going to let you go. I will chat with you later. And thanks for stopping by.